A Monday afternoon matinee contest brings us back to the Cougar Den, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars look to snap their losing streak as they take on North Hardin Christian. It's the first ever matchup in any sport between the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the North Hardin Christian Lady Falcons. It should be a great evening of basketball. And a good afternoon and welcome here to the Cougar Den for tonight's contest between the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the North Hardin Christian Lady Falcons. For the North Hardin Christian Lady Falcons, this is only their third ever true KHSAA game that they have ever participated in, as they were admitted to start the process of converting from the KCAA to the KHSAA prior to last season. They played in 2 games last year, and this is their first true KHSAA game this year. Coming up on our locker room show, we're going to introduce you to both the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the North Hardin Christian Lady Falcons. We'll talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Todd Johnston, and give you tonight's starting lineups. That comes up and more right here on K105.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Hey, boss. Okay.
Said I'm fine.
Me to bed, see you in the morning with the first date, Superman, but it wasn't on it, and we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. We were underlay in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Yeah.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, with the Grayson County Lady Cougars are preparing to take on the North Hardin Christian Lady Falcons. North Hardin Christian comes in with a record of 0-4. And I'll be upfront and honest. I know I'm someone that likes to pride myself on having lots of prep and lots of information, but since North Hardin Christian is transitioning from the KCAA to the KHSAA, this is their first KHSAA game that they have played this season, and because of that, there's not a ton of information out there on this North Hardin Christian team. So, in a lot of ways, you'll be learning with me. Usually this is me trying to bring you all of the information that I can about an opponent, but today we're going to kind of be learning at the same time, so it'll be in for a nice time. North Hardin Christian, though, in the games that I've been able to find, are 0-4 on this season. All 4 of their games prior to this point, though, were against KCAA teams. They lost to Micah, Heritage, Lakeside, and Oak Ridge. And they come in with that record of 0-4. They will play 2 more KHSAA games at the end of this season. So host Caverna on January the 27th, and will go to LaRue County on February the 5th. Sounds like their leading player is going to be Sharon Reese. He's a freshman guard, number 12. Other players you'll need to know: Paige Haddle, Caden Brill, Natalie Root, and Lane Veers. Grayson County had a heartbreaker on Saturday against McLean County. We'll introduce you to them coming up. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Uncle Sam?
You just turned 18, right? It's time to register at sss.gov.
Excuse me?
It only takes a minute, and it makes you eligible for student aid and millions of federal jobs. Plus, well, it's every man's responsibility. What do you say?
Okay, I'll do it.
Here's my quill.
I'll just use my phone. sss.gov, right?
Yeah.
Be the man. Register with the Selective Service System today at sss.gov.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den. Grayson County getting ready to take on North Hardin Christian in a Monday afternoon game here. It is still not even 5 o'clock, and we're getting ready to play some basketball. Lady Cougars enter with a record of 1-9. They've lost 7 straight games, but their past 2, they've had chances to win. It came down on Saturday against McLean County. They lose 34-32. They had a chance to win at the buzzer, but really good defense by McLean County blocked Sidney Perkins' game-winning attempt at a shot. Perkins is the straw that stirs the drink for this Grayson County team. She is averaging 15 points a game. She had 21, matching her career high against McLean County on Saturday. She is playing good basketball right now, and if she can carry this team offensively, it will turn into be a good night for the Lady Cougars tonight. Of course, the Lady Cougars are coached by Todd Johnston. He's in his first season. They have a record of 1-9, 248 and 168 overall. We'll talk to him, get his thoughts on the matchup after this. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
3.
Charlie, you're gonna be
4.
late.
Charlie.
Huh?
Hey, Invisitor! Wait!
Slow at work.
We can't live like this.
And someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connect.
Today.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, head coach Todd Johnston. Coach, you scored 17 points in that third quarter against McLean County, which is one of your highest totals on the season. When you went back and watched the film, was there anything that stood out, or was it just, frankly, that Sidney was making shots?
Well, it was making shots, but we were getting really good shots. And anytime you get really good shots, Sidney's going to make them. I was really pleased with that third quarter when you go back and watch it. In the fourth quarter, we go 2 for 10 in the fourth quarter from inside the paint. And that was our emphasis at halftime, was to try to get more points in the paint and quit settling for so many threes. We just didn't make the shots. And, if you make 4 for 10 instead of 2 for 10, you win that game. But, we're executing better. We're getting better looks. We're getting the shots that I want. We need to take 15 threes a game, but we took 16 in the first half against McLean County Saturday and ended up taking 24. And that's too many. We need to get 15. Sidney needs to get 6 or 8 of those at least, and then we go from there. But the quality of shots we're getting, that's better.
You mentioned that in your press defense that you were happy with the front end, but not necessarily happy with the back end at some points. How do you get more consistent with that?
Well, the backside guard, some of it honestly is athletic ability, because we were trying, we were running, we're just not very fast, not very big, short-legged, a little bit of everything. But, to make up for that, you have to anticipate, and you have to cheat a little bit up the side and allow a reverse a little bit more than we would the long pass. So we've talked about that, and we'll see if it's better tonight, because I think we'll have an opportunity to start off when we score to get in our diamond press. So hopefully you'll see a better rotation tonight and quicker.
Arissa has probably not had the shooting start to the season that she wanted, but every player in the world, even LeBron James, goes through stretches where it just seems like the basketball hoop is the size of a thimble. As a coach, what can you do to a shooter when they're struggling?
Well, one thing we talk about is, maybe her first 3 or 4 shots needs to be off penetration, pull-up jump shots. I have full confidence that she's going to make those. She didn't take a bad shot the other night. They just didn't go. And, when she's open, she's got to shoot it. But maybe we run a set and try to get her in the paint a little bit earlier, because she's got a really good pull-up game. She does a good job driving. So, her first couple of shots might need to be that instead of looking for a 3. And, as a coach, it's my job to get her those shots.
Your JV team has had success in the opening to start of the season. What does that experience do for the future of the program?
Well, it's really good, and they play really well together. When you got freshmen and 8th graders playing against freshmen and sophomores, and like I said, we're winning and playing really well. So that's a good thing. And there's a good mix of our 8th graders. Gracie Escu's big and strong. Kennedy Green's really athletic. Lucy's kind of a jack of all trades as an 8th grader. Haley can shoot it, and Addie's a pretty good shooter. So you add those to the freshmen that are getting some clock, and they give us a run for the money in our practices. They got to continue to push us, help make us better, and then as a coach, I got to find playing time for some of them.
You mentioned after the game on Saturday that you know really nothing about tonight's opponent. I know that I pride myself on prep work, and it was a struggle even for me to find anything about tonight's opponent. Have you found anything about tonight's opponent? And if not, what challenges and benefits can that bring?
Well, one thing, we came in and practiced yesterday, and we just focused on us. I told them not to worry about North Hardin Christian tonight, but we didn't. We were able to get one game film, and they got a really good little guard that's a freshman that's fast, quick, really good penetrator, tall, athletic 4 that plays a power forward spot for them. So, it's a situation where if we take care of business and do what we are supposed to do, then I'll be okay with that, and we don't have to worry as much about what they're going to try to do. But hopefully we'll see some man, and we'll get to execute some of our stuff against man, and an opportunity for us to work on our defense too.
Coach, how do you pick up a win?
Well, again, continue to get better offensively. Know the shots that we want to take. We want to still get in the paint as much as we can, dribble, penetrate, look to kick out. If they zone us, every 3 or 4 passes have got to hit the middle or the baseline to get the defense to shift. So we honestly, it's just us making shots. If we can get 35, 40 points, I'll feel good about it.
Coach, good luck. We'll have more here coming up in the locker room show after this.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Hey, boss. Okay?
Said I'm fine.
See you in the morning with the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. We were underlay in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Yeah.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Uncle Sam?
You just turned 18, right? It's time to register at sss.gov.
Excuse me?
It only takes a minute, and it makes you eligible for student aid and millions of federal jobs. Plus, well, it's every man's responsibility. What do you say?
Okay, I'll do it.
Here's my quill.
I'll just use my phone. sss.gov, right?
Yeah.
Be the man. Register with the Selective Service System today at sss.gov.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den, where Grayson County is getting ready to take on the North Hardin Christian Lady Falcons. Let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Lady Falcons of North Hardin Christian, 8th grader number 2, Paige Haddle. Freshman number 12, Sharon Reese. 8th grader number 21, Caden Brittle. Number 24, Natalie Root, and number 45, Lane Veers. Once more, that is Veers, Root, Brill, Reese, and Haddle. Assistant coaches Anthony Reese and head coaches John Murray. Starting lineup for the Grayson County Lady Cougars. I'll bring this to you very quickly. Arissa Riggs, number 5. Sidney Perkins, number 10. Number 22, Briley Renfro. Number 23, Reagan Cave, and number 24, Allie Jennings. That's Jennings, Cave, Renfro, Perkins, Riggs. Assistant coaches Elena Jones, Brian Jones, George Meredith, and the head coach is Todd Johnston. The play-by-play is next on K105.
We the people are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
3.
Charlie, you're gonna be
4.
late.
Charlie.
Huh?
Hey.
Hey, Invisender. Wait!
Things are slow at work.
We can't live like this.
And someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
For the tip-off. Now let's get you courtside with Sam Gormley for Cougar Basketball on K105.
It's time almost here for basketball in Leitchfield. Grayson County against North Hardin Christian. The first ever matchup between these two teams comes up next on K105.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
It's time for basketball in Leitchfield between the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the North Hardin Christian Lady Falcons. Sam Gormley with you on the call tonight as this is WKHG Leitchfield K105. Grayson County enters with a record of 1-9. North Hardin Christian enters with a record of 0-4. It is the first KHSAA game for North Hardin as the opening tip is tapped up and controlled by the Lady Cougars of Grayson County. Grayson County comes in losers of their last 7 games, trying to turn the tide here as Arissa Riggs drives down the right side. It goes right through the hands of a North Hardin Christian defender. It's going to stay Grayson County basketball. Lady Cougars starting lineup is Arissa Riggs, Sidney Perkins, Bradley Renfro, Reagan Cave, and Allie Jennings. As it'll be Cave to pass over to the far corner. Sidney Perkins drives down the right side. Floater off the right side. Can't get the roll. And the rebound inside is pulled down by North Hardin Christian. Veers comes down with it. For the Lady Falcons, the starting lineup is Paige Hannell, Sharon Reese, Kaden Brill, Natalie Root, and Lane Veers. As it is Reese in the near corner being guarded by Arissa Riggs, who knocks the ball out of bounds. It's going to stay Lady Falcon possession. Grayson County trying to snap the losing streak here tonight as they pass down to Veers on the right block. Bodies up, Reagan Cave throws a shot up the right side, and it is good for Lane Veers, and the Lady Falcons have an early 2-0 lead against Grayson County. For the Lady Cougars, it's just been getting consistent offense that has been their issue all season long. When they've been able to do that, they've had success. As it's down to the right block, Reagan Cave left all alone. Layup no good. She gets the rebound back and loses it, and a foul is going to be called on the far side of the floor by the official. He'll make his way over, and it is called on Lane Veers. That is her first and the team's first. Ball's going to stay on the floor. Your officials for tonight's game, Brian Jones, Andy Thomason, and Tom Mattingly. It's out front to Bradley Renfro. Renfro down the right side, picked up, dumps it off to a wide open Jennings off the left block. The layup is in and out, and Jennings taps the rebound into the hands of Haddle for the Lady Falcons. The 8th grader Haddle will break the timeline for North Hardin, and she has her pocket picked by Sidney Perkins. Perkins down the right side, coast to coast. Sidney Perkins puts the Lady Cougars on the board. We're all tied up at 2 here. 6 minutes and 35 seconds to go in our opening quarter. Grayson County coming out with a light full court man-to-man defense. It's a pass into the corner off the hands of Root. She's able to run it back down, tries to get it to Reese, but a jump ball is going to be whistled, and it's going to keep possession with the Lady Falcons. Grayson County and North Hardin Christian have never met in any sport. It's a first time for everything. Reese underneath her own basket. Passes to Veers. Veers, 18-foot jump shot from the near side, hits off the right side of the backboard and goes out of bounds. Grayson County will have the basketball with 6 minutes and 21 seconds to play in the first quarter. Todd Johnston is the head coach of the Lady Cougars, 248 and 168 overall as a head coach. Of course, he spent 2 years as the head coach of the McLean County boys program before having a stint as the head coach of the Cougar boys, leading them to 2 region tournaments. Off the left side, the floater by Arissa Riggs down the left lane is no good. Rebounded by Haddle, the 8th grade guard, who looks to break the timeline, picks up her dribble and passes to Reese right at the logo in the middle. Reese off the right side has her pass taken away by Perkins. Perkins down the right side being chased by Reese. She's fouled hard. And going to the free throw line will be Sidney Perkins, as it almost looked like she was going to get enough on that shot to maybe have it go in, but it just went straight up into the air and back down. For Reese, that is her first and the team's second. Sidney Perkins to the free throw line, 71.1%. That leads the team from the charity stripe this season. The first one is up, and it is good for Perkins. Perkins is the straw that stirs the drink for Grayson County. She had 21 points in the game against McLean County on Saturday. Second one good for Perkins. She makes them both. Grayson County on top 4-2. 5 minutes and 50 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Reese running the point now for the Lady Falcons, and she breaks the timeline across the near side, speeds it up down the right side with a pass into the near corner to Roots, who takes an extra step, and Grayson County is going to get the basketball back. Four to 2, Grayson on top of North Hardin Christian. Breaking the timeline in the middle is Arissa Riggs. Man-to-man defense here for North Hardin Christian. In fact, actually, they are shifting more into a 2-3 zone. Renfro down the right side. She is fouled by the Lady Falcons, and that'll be on Veers, and that is her second and the team's third. North Hardin going to go to their bench. They're going to bring in Sophie Nordyke into the game. After the first free throw here from Briley Renfro. Renfro, 42.9% free throw shooter, and that first one is no good. Nordyke into the game. She is the junior guard. And Veers will take a seat. The head coach for North Hardin Christian is John Murray. He's in his first season at the helm of the program. Second free throw, nothing but net there for Briley Renfro. It is 5-2, Grayson County leads North Hardin Christian. 5 minutes and 24 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Riggs takes a steal at the half-court line. Layup left side, no good. Perkins, though, gets the rebound and takes it back off to the right wing. Step back three, right side is long. Riggs gets the rebound for Grayson County. She does a loop off the left side, shot no good. Rebounded inside by Brill, and she took an extra step after picking up the rebound. So Grayson County is going to keep the ball there as Arissa Riggs had the shot down the left side, but just put a little bit too much on the layup. Wasn't able to convert on it. Into the near corner to Cave. Cave gives it inside to Riggs. Riggs' shot is short. Cave gets the rebound back. Back to Riggs. Left side shot from 18 feet. No good. Jennings rebound. Good off the left side. Allie Jennings gives Grayson County a 7-2 lead. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Reese is going to break the timeline across the near side. Man-to-man defense for Grayson County. Passes out front to the 8th grader Haddle. Haddle being chased back by Sidney Perkins. Nice defense by Perkins to stay on top of her. She tries to get a pass to Reese. Riggs almost got her hand on it. Reese into the near corner, and a whistle is blown and a foul called on Arissa Riggs. For Riggs, that is her first and the team's first. It'll be an inbounds pass from underneath of their own basket. Give it into Haddle. Haddle in the near corner. Almost has it stolen away by Perkins, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Haddle. That'll give Grayson County the basketball. 7-2, Lady Cougars on top. 4 minutes and 25 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Grayson County taking on North Hardin Christian tonight. It's the first ever matchup between the two teams. Down the far side, Perkins shot off the right side. It's no good. Rebound bouncing around, and it rolls out onto the far corner, and Riggs and Brill fight for it on the far side as that ball was rolling around. And two players finally ended up grabbing it, and it's going to be a jump ball, and possession is going to stay with Grayson County. Riggs to pass in, gives it down to the right block. Jennings, layup, right side, too hard. Cave with the rebound. She's fouled, and Reagan Cave will go to the free. No, they're going to say it's on the floor, I believe, to the official, Andy Thomason. The foul is called on number 12, Sharon Reese. That is her second, and the team's fourth. Riggs passes down to the left block. Not a great pass. It's knocked away. And Renfro comes down with it. Another foul is going to be called here in the backcourt on Sophie Nordyke. That is her first and the team's fifth. Head coach John Murray didn't necessarily agree with that call from Andy Thomason. He said that she got a little bit more ball than hand. Down the right side, Renfro. Jump pass down to the right block to Jennings. Layup no good on the inside. Perkins gets the rebound. Left side layup good for Sidney Perkins. Perkins has 6 points. And Grayson County leads 9-2, 3 minutes and 56 seconds to play in the first quarter. The clock has stopped here at the Cougar Den, and Renfro is bumped and fouled, and now it started again. As Renfro is fouled by Reese, and for Reese, that is her third, and the team's sixth. We're going to have a substitution here for North Hardin Christian. And for Grayson County, you have Gracie Eskew into the game, and Isabel Blanton for Grayson County, as Riggs and Cave will take a seat. And also into the game for North Hardin Christian will be Ariana Hill Brown, the 8th grader. Grayson County to pass in from underneath of their own basket. Riley Renfro has the ball, throws down to the left block to Jennings, but the interior pass is knocked away. Nice defense on the interior by Natalie Root for North Hardin Christian. Renfro down to the right block again to Allie Jennings off the right side. Spins around, throws a shot up, and took an extra step. That'll give the basketball back to NHC. It is 9-2. Grayson County still leads 3 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the first quarter. North Hardin got the first point in this game off a basket on the right side by Veers, but Grayson County's defense has been much better. That point is there's a pass taken away by Renfro at the half-court line. Outlet pass down to Perkins, who corrals it. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Eskew, put back, no good. Jennings' put back is no good. On the inside, Eskew to pick it up. Right side, no good again. Jennings again. The ball's bouncing around, and it's no good. And finally, Haddle comes down with it. Lady Cougars had about 4 or 5 chances. Renfro with another steal here down the near side. Renfro down the left side. Flip shot, good, and she'll go to the free throw line. A wild sequence. Natalie Root picks up the foul. That is her first and the team's 7th here of this first quarter. And Briley Renfro is slow to get up after the play, as I missed when she landed. And immediately trainer Scott is walking over to check out with her team, and we are going to take a quick 30-second timeout as it is 11-2 Lady Cougars. This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Grayson County leads this one against North Hardin Christian 11-2. Briley Renfro for the Lady Cougars is still down on the baseline right now, being checked out by her mom and dad. Trainer Scott, you've got assistant coaches Brian Jones and George Meredith, along with head coach Todd Johnston checking her out, and athletic director Jason Kincaid, and now also walking up as assistant principal Shane Decker to check on Briley Renfro. I didn't see what exactly had happened, but she was down after making that shot on the right side. It's a really nice play by Renfro, and I'm not sure if something happened on a foul or what, but all we can hope is that Briley Renfro is okay, as she is still down on the floor. Brian Jones, I see assistant coach, is reaching out a hand to help her up, and she is coming to her feet right now at the Cougar Den. That's a good sign, and hopefully it is nothing too serious for Briley Renfro, and right now she is being helped by Brian Jones and trainer Scott, and they're just going to pick her up and carry her probably to the locker room where a little bit more can be looked at for her. Let's hope Briley is okay. That means that Brian Jones or Todd Johnston will go to his bench now and pick somebody to shoot free throws, and I think probably Arissa Riggs is on the bench, and I'd presume that that will be who it'll be, or will it be Sutton Van Meter appears it'll be coming into the game. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to play here in the first quarter as Briley Renfro has left the game with an injury. There will be a free throw coming, one free throw for someone on the Lady Cougars in place of Renfro. Let's see who will take it. I believe it's going to be Sutton Van Meter. Sutton Van Meter will take the free throw. She is 2 of 2 this season. She'll stare down the rim. Van Meter trying to put her name into the scorebook, and it is off to the left side, no good, but a foul is called, or lane violation rather, is called against North Hardin Christian. I didn't see who exactly it was called on. I think it was called on 21, Caden Brill. Second free throw comes for Van Meter, and she knocks it in. She gets the second chance and makes the Lady Falcons pay. It is 12-2, Grayson County on top of NHC. 3 minutes and 14 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Haddle breaks the timeline with a pass into the middle to Brill. Brill speeds it up, loses her dribble on the floor, and that'll be a jump ball. And possession is going to stay with the Lady Falcons. Todd Johnston go back to his bench here, bring in Ella Narvaez into the game for Allie Jennings. Narvaez is a rebounding specialist on the inside. I know in JV games, it seems like she gets every possible rebound. To pass in, and they give it on the inbounds. It's stolen away. Perkins. Perkins outlet pass. Eskew. Eskew shot right side. Good. Gracie Eskew makes the shot on the right side, and Grayson County's lead is 14-2. Beautiful transition offense from Perkins to Eskew. In the backcourt, Van Meter gets a steal for Grayson County. She takes it away from Brill. She loses her dribble, though. She needs to find help and finds it straight away with Perkins. Perkins, left wing, 3 up. It's no good off to the right. Blanton gets the rebound. Blanton back outside to Perkins. Perkins swings it over to the right wing to Van Meter. Van Meter in the far corner. Narvaez, who gives it back outside now to Sutton Van Meter. Van Meter is the charge-taking specialist on Grayson County's team. She leads the team in charges taken this year. She's somebody who will put her body on the line. And no foul whistled off the screen as the player took it, as there's a 3 on the right side by Perkins. It's off the back of the iron, and the long rebound chased down by Brill. Brill will break the timeline for NHC. She's up, and she'll do a handoff pass back now to Haddle. Haddle being guarded by Van Meter. Picks up her dribble, and it's kicked away, rolls into the backcourt, and a fight for it is going to be a jump ball, and that'll give Grayson County the basketball. 14-2, Grayson County leads this one. 1 minute and 51 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Arissa Riggs will come in for Sidney Perkins. Down the left side, Van Meter. Shot left side, no good. Rebound interior is pulled down by Nordyke for North Hardin Christian. And almost walking with it in the backcourt because of it. It was a bad pass taken away. Blanton, right side layup, no good. Rebound knocked around, and it's out of bounds off of Eskew on the interior. And that'll give the ball back here towards NHC. 1 minute, 33 seconds to play in the first quarter, 14-2. Grayson County leads the Lady Falcons. The Lady Cougars on a 14-0 run here in this game. Picking up her dribble in the backcourt is Haddle. She'll pass to Brill, who breaks the timeline right at the logo. Brill keeps her dribble going on the right wing, looks to find help, and finds it with Haddle. Gets off her hand, and a chase for the loose ball. Riggs runs out of real estate. She came away with a loose ball. She knocked it away. That ball seemed to pick up steam as it was rolling away from her. She just ran out of room going to go grab it. Substitutions into the game here for the Lady Falcons. Natalie Root back in, as is Ariana Hill-Brown. Also going to the bench will be Todd Johnston. Kennedy Green will check in at the next stoppage of play. Lady Cougars going with a quarter-court man-to-man defense. It's Natalie Root on the right side. Out front to Brill, who takes an extra step at the top of the key. 14-2, Grayson County leads. 1:03 to play here in the first quarter. Kennedy Green in. Gracie Eskew out for Grayson County. Kennedy Green, the 8th grader, averaging 1.6 rebounds per game, still looking for her first career varsity points. Left wing Riggs drives down the left side. Shot right side. No good on the layup. Rebound interior is out of bounds off of Riggs. And the ball will head towards the Lady Falcons. 50.8 seconds to play in the first quarter. Grayson County hangs on to the advantage here of 14-2. Natalie Root breaks the timeline. Pass off to the right side, off the hands of Hill Brown. And the ball heads back to Grayson County. 40 seconds to go. This is a good sequence here for Grayson County to try and work on these late quarter situations, because you look ahead, especially Friday, you have a district game against a very good Butler County team. There will be a situation like that in this game as there's a pass down to Blainson from 10 feet. Inside to Narvaez, right side layup, good. Ella Narvaez, her first career varsity points. And Grayson County leads 16-2, 17 seconds and counting to play in the first quarter. And a bump foul from behind is going to be called on Blainson. And for Blainson, her first, team second. Those late quarter situations, though, are going to be huge in some of these district games as this season goes on. North Hardin passes to the top of the key. Narvaez gets the steal and gives it back here to Van Meter with 10 seconds to work here in the first quarter. Van Meter, 18 feet left side. It is short, and the rebound is out of bounds off of, they're going to say it's off of Grayson County. Or rather, it's off of North Hardin Christian. I thought that was off of Narvaez. 6.8 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Riggs out front to Green with 5 seconds. Green down the right side, lowers her shoulder, gets to the hoop and lays it in. What a move by Kennedy Green for her first career varsity points. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. It is Grayson County 18, North Hardin Christian 2. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Grayson County leads this one 18-2. 8 minutes here at the start of the second quarter as Lady Cougars close the quarter on an 18-2 run after North Hardin Christian started off with a bucket by Lane Veers. Lady Cougars' defensive pressure led to some buckets in transition. Sidney Perkins had 6 points to pace Grayson County. Briley Renfro had 3. Everybody else had just a pair. And it ended with Kennedy Green having her first career points to beat the buzzer. Veers at the free throw line. Down to the left side, picks up her dribble. Kicks it out into the near corner to Hill Brown. Being guarded by Arissa Riggs into Veers. Veers looks to get it outside to the right side to Natalie Root, who's going to back it off and set things up here at the volleyball line. Being guarded by Blanton to the free throw line to Veers. Veers takes an extra step at the free throw line, and Grayson County is going to get the ball back. 7:34 to go here in the first half of play. It is 18-2, Grayson County on top. Paige Handel comes back in for North Hardin Christian. Reagan Cave back in for Grayson County. So to start this second quarter offensively for Grayson County, you've got Riggs, Perkins, Jennings, Blanton, and Cave. On the right wing, Perkins. She drives far baseline, gets around, flip shot, left side, reverse layup is no good, and the rebound is out of bounds off of North Hardin Christian. As Veers tried to knock that ball up into the air, but she ran out of real estate trying to tightrope that sideline. Perkins to pass in, gets it into the right block to Jennings, who spins towards the near side, kicks it out to the far side. Perkins, three, up, in, and out. And the rebound bouncing around like a pinball on the inside, and North Hardin Christian pulls it down, and a jump ball is going to keep possession with Grayson County. 18-2, Lady Cougars lead North Hardin Christian. 7:06 to play here in the first half. Riggs down the right side, runs in, shot, right side, no good. As she got down the lane, split defenders, and on the split, she was fouled by the Lady Falcons, and the foul is called on Natalie Root. Her second, team's 8th. Riggs will go to the line to shoot 2, 54.8% on the season, looking for her first points of tonight's game. First one is up, and it is no good off to the left. Now, we talked about it with Todd Johnston in the open that it's not been the start offensively that Arissa Riggs has been wanting this season, but every good shooter, it doesn't matter if you are LeBron James, and the second free throw is no good, and the rebound's knocked out of bounds by Jennings for Grayson County on the inside. Even LeBron James goes through moments shooting where it feels like that the basket is the size of a thimble. But then once you break out of that, I'm sure, and I'm waiting for this, that when Arissa Riggs has it, she's going to be feeling like she's throwing the ball into the Atlantic Ocean. And that is what I'm looking forward to, because she is a very good shooter. And there's a jump ball going to be called at the top of the key as Sidney Perkins wraps up Root. And it's just one of those things that you're just waiting for the dam to break for her. And I'm excited for when that comes for Arissa. Very good kid from a good family. As they get it into Root, and Root off to the right side to Reese. Reese splits defenders off the right side. She's fouled by Grayson County, and Sharon Reese will go to the free throw line. Riggs picks up the foul. It is her second and the team's third. Reese to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Again, we do not have any access to North Hardin Christian stats. This is their first KHSAA game played this season. As they've played some KCAA games, those stats are not available to us. The first free throw by Reese is off to the left side. Reese stares down the rim. Dribbles it 3 times, spins it in her right hand, takes a deep breath and lets it fly and gets the roll. That ends the scoring drought. It ends the 18-0 run. It had been a quarter plus since NHC had found the scoreboard. And it is 18-3, Grayson County on top. 6:27, down to a wide-open Reagan Cave on the right block. Her shot is no good. Rebounded by Jennings, who gives it off to Blanton in the near corner. Her shot's no good, and the rebound is chased down long by Veers. Veers gives the pass here to the near corner to Reese. Reese will break the timeline. Down in the near side at the free throw line, loses her ball to the left wing. And it is still going to stay NHC ball. Veers at the free throw line. Down the left side, picks up her dribble to the far side. A 3, far side, Reese. It is a little short. And Jennings comes down with it, with the rebound for Grayson. To Riggs, who breaks the timeline angle back here towards the near side at the free throw line. Holds up a stop sign outside to Blanton. Blanton kicks it to the near corner. Perkins. Left wing 3 is up, and it is short. Rebounded by Haddle for NHC. She crosses the timeline, loses the ball, and a loose ball saved inbounds by NHC into the hands of Perkins. Perkins, fast break opportunity down the right side. Her layup is no good. Rebounded by Blanton. Outside to Cave. 3 straight away. It is off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound bouncing around again. Blanton comes down with it for the Lady Cougars. Blanton out front now to Arissa Riggs. 18-3. Grayson County on top. Riggs. 3 straight away. Good! Arissa Riggs knocks in a 3. And I'm sure that she has never hit a 3 that has felt better in her entire life than that one. Maybe that one can be the one that breaks the dam for Arissa Riggs. She entered this game shooting just about 10% from 3. Last season, she was at about 30% from 3. It is 21-3. Grayson County on top. Right side, Riggs gets the steal. Comes down the near side. No look pass to Perkins down the right side. Transition offense. Gives a basket on the right block. And a timeout on the floor taken by North Hardin Christian. It is Grayson County 23, NHC 3, 4:48 to go here in the first half. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Hey, boss. Okay.
I said I'm fine.
See you in the morning with the frosted were meant, but it wasn't on it. And we lost these. In my head, in my head, in my head. We were underlay in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Yeah.
Grayson County leads this one 23-3 as we are early on in the second quarter. Head coach John Murray for NHC wanted a quick timeout there to try and just slow down his team and give them some more energy. Here is the steal there and beautiful transition offense from Grayson County down this near side as Arissa Riggs found a cutting Sidney Perkins to lay it in. 4:48 to go here in the first half. Lady Cougars are on a 23-1 run here in this first half of play after North Hardin Christian had the first basket of the game. It is Lady Falcon ball, and they throw it, and Sutton Van Meter knocks it out of bounds as Todd Johnston going to his bench here. And into the game, you've got Sutton Van Meter, Carla Childress, Kennedy Green. I believe that is Gracie Eskew and Ella Narvaez. As it is Veers down the right side, picks up her dribble to the right wing to Hill Brown. Hill Brown being guarded by Childress. Out front to Brill, who takes a three. It's off to the left side, no good. And a jump ball is going to give possession to Grayson County. 23-3, Grayson County leads this one. 4 minutes and 26 seconds to play here in the first half. Van Meter is going to run the point here for Grayson County. She's been doing this a lot over these past couple of weeks, and for a young freshman, she's done very well in doing so. Carla Childress is passed down to the right block to Eskew. Shot right side, good. Gracie Eskew's got 4 points in this game. That's good to see these 8th graders getting this nice moments here, and Eskew did a nice job making that shot off the right side. Reese on the right wing. Takes one dribble and gives it into the corner, picks it up from 10 feet. She'll take the shot off the right side. The bank is not open, and a long rebound chased down by Van Meter for Grayson County. Van Meter keeps her head up as she breaks the timeline right at the logo. Angles back here towards the near side. Quickly double teamed on the zone defense by NHC. Inside to Green. Green dumps it off to Eskew. Right side shot too hard. And the rebound is knocked out of bounds by the Lady Falcons, and it's going to stay Grayson County basketball. How about the effort there by Athletic Director Jason Kincaid to make sure that that ball didn't roll out into the lobby? He showed a little bit of burst speed there. Pass into the left block to Eskew. Shot left side, no good. Green gets the rebound inside for Grayson. Kicks it off to Narvaez. Right side shot. The bank is open for Ella Narvaez. She's got 4 points, and Grayson County leads 27-3. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to play here in the first half. A deep three taken from the volleyball line by Haddle is no good, and the rebound is taken by Reese, but she slides out of bounds. Grayson County has the ball. 3:09 to play here in the first half. Carla Childress going to take a turn running the point here for Grayson County. Gives it into the near corner to Van Meter. Out front to Childress. Childress to the right elbow to Green. Green is double teamed, and a jump ball is going to send possession to the Lady Falcons. 27-3. Grayson County on top of North Hardin Christian. The Lady Cougars on a 27-1 run. Breaking the timeline is Brill. Passes to Reese on the right wing. Reese tries to get a pass to the free throw line, and it's tipped and run down by Nordyke in the far corner. A three left wing by Haddle is no good, and the rebound bounces out of bounds. And it is a verbal signal from the official. He said it's black ball. That'll be North Hardin Christian. They have the ball underneath of their own basket. They pass out to Veers. A three on the far side hits off the corner of the backboard. Van Meter goes high off to grab the rebound. Van Meter breaks the timeline right at the logo for Grayson County. Back towards the middle with the right hand. Splits defenders down the right lane. Jump pass outside to Eskew. Eskew out front to Childress. Childress off to the left wing, back to Van Meter. Van Meter slowly working with the right hand. Switches back to the left, and she is going to set up the offense to the free throw line. Green. Green down the right side. Splits defenders. Flip shot right side is no good. And the rebound tapped out. Narvaez comes down with the rebound to Childress. Childress dumps it off to Eskew. 10-foot jumper. Far side no good. And the rebound is knocked out of bounds by Reese. Substitution into the game here for Grayson County. You got multiple substitutions here. Lexi Logston in. Lucy Torrance into the game. Haley Miller. Brooklyn Dennis. And Addie Hodges is into the game here for Grayson County. Todd Johnston going deep to his bench. It is Logston with the ball. Gives it to Hodges on the right wing. Hodges, jab step, out front to Logston. Logston off to Hodges. Hodges gives it over to Haley Miller. 3, right wing. It is short. Rebounded by Dennis underneath. Dennis's shot is no good. But Dennis will go to the free throw line. Brooklyn Dennis. Will come to the line. She had 5 points in a game against Hart County earlier this season. She came off the bench and did very well, and she went 1-of-1 from the free throw line in that game. You can make that 2 of 2 as she makes that first free throw. So she's 2 of 2 in her Grayson County career. The second free throw comes, and it's off the back of the iron, and the long rebound chased down. Hodges almost got there, and the ball was knocked out by Haddle. Lady Cougars are going to keep the basketball. 28-3, Grayson County on top, 1:30 to go here in the second quarter. Hodges on the right wing. Out front to Logston. Logston to the left side to Miller. Miller is double teamed. Inside to Torrance. Torrance into the corner to Dennis. Dennis off to the left wing to Miller. Miller out front to Hodges. Hodges swings it into Logston. Logston down to Torrance on the right side. The shot is no good, but Lucy Torrance will go to the free throw line looking for her first career points. Foul called on Kaden Brill. That is her second and the team's 10th. It'll be Lucy Torrance to the line. Her first career free throw attempt is good. Lucy Torrance, her first career varsity points. We've got Julia Cash into the game for North Hardin Christian for the first time tonight. And second free throw is going to be a lane violation on Grayson County. No free throw will come there for Lucy Torrance. 29-3, Lady Cougars on top, 1:10 to go here in the first half. Left wing Brill, out front to Haddle. Haddle being chased back to Brill on the left wing. Brill takes a 3, left side, it's good! Kaden Brill knocks in a 3 on the left wing, and that ends the scoring drought. Hodges, handoff pass to Miller with 50 seconds to play in the second half. Miller drives in, nice move, right side shot's no good. Dennis put back no good. Rebound, she gets it again. Looks to find help, Logston, left side shot. The bank is not open for Logston. Rebound inside Torrance. Torrance outside to Hodges' shot is no good. Rebound by Logston, left side shot. That one's no good. On the inside, it is out of bounds off of, waiting for a signal, I think it's off of Grayson County. 31.1 seconds to play here in the first half. 29-6. Grayson County leads. 25 seconds and counting to play in half number 1. To the left wing, Nordyke. Out front, stolen away by Logston. Logston, fast break. Right side layup, no good. Rebound on the inside, taken by Brill. Brill up the near side of the floor. Almost has it poked away on the right wing, looking for help. She walked, got away with it. Out front to the left side to Haddle. Haddle being chased backwards, double teamed with 3 seconds. Grayson County's got the ball. Logston will not get a shot off. And that is the end of the first half of play. At the end of 1, it is Grayson County 29, North Hardin Christian 6. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Uncle Sam?
You just turned 18, right? It's time to register at sss.gov.
Excuse me?
It only takes a minute, and it makes you eligible for student aid and millions of federal jobs. Plus, well, it's every man's responsibility. What do you say?
Okay, I'll do it.
Here's my quill.
I'll just use my phone. sss.gov, right?
Yeah.
Be the man.
Register with the Selective Service System today at sss.gov.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Grayson County leads this one 29-6 at the half. Coming up on our halftime show, we'll run down the scores from around the region, the scoring from this game, and get you ready for half number 2. Again, our score, Grayson County 29, North Hardin Christian 6. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
We the people are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
3.
Charlie, you're gonna be
4.
late.
Charlie. Charlie.
Huh?
Hey.
Hey, Invisitor. Wait!
Slow at work.
We can't live like
And someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to our halftime show. Grayson County Lady Cougars on top of North Hardin Christian 29-6 at the half. Running in your scores from around the region. Not a lot going on as it is an early Monday afternoon game being played here at the Cougar Den. A score from over in the 5th region. Taylor County leads LaRue County 25-18. In fact, both the Lady Cougars and the Lady Falcons will see that LaRue County team coming up in a couple of weeks. In fact, they'll see them both in about a week and a half period as Grayson County faces them on the 24th. So that is 2 weeks from today. And North Hardin Christian will face them on February the 5th. Both teams will get a shot at the Lady Hawks coming up here in a couple of weeks. And honestly, that's all the scores that we have to bring you right now. Not a lot going on. I guess the only other scores happening right now is a score here from northeastern Kentucky, or I guess northern Kentucky. Calvary Christian leads St. Patrick 29-19 at the half in boys basketball. And I felt like there was one more that I saw come through, but I guess not, because there's not a ton of action going on tonight, as most of the games will be in action here a little bit later on today. I saw, here's one more. In boys basketball, Louisville Western leads Louisville Moore 14-12. So usually those aren't scores I would bring you, but when there's only a few games in action, why not? We'll bring you those scores. It is 29-6, Grayson County on top of North Hardin Christian. We'll run down the scoring for the first half of play after this. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Hey, boss. Okay.
Said I'm fine.
Where the Grayson County Lady Cougars lead this one 29-6 here at the half. As running down the scoring from this game here, first for North Hardin Christian, they're led by Kaden Brill. She had 3 points, 2 points for Lane Veers, and 1 point for Sharon Reese. For Grayson County, 10 different Lady Cougars scored in the first half of play. They were led by Sidney Perkins. She finished with 8 points, 4 points each for Gracie Eskew and Ella Narvaez, 3 points for Arissa Riggs and Briley Renfro, 2 points for Allie Jennings and Kennedy Green, and 1 point for Lucy Torrance, Brooklyn Dennis, and Sutton Van Meter. Lady Cougars still in the locker room right now. I'm sure Todd Johnston coached them up. He probably had a lot to like, though, about that first half, but then also some things that he probably wants to see improved upon as Lady Cougars missed a lot of shots in the paint. You heard Coach Johnston talk about that in the open, that Lady Cougars in the fourth quarter of the game on Saturday against McLean County went 2 of 10 from the paint inside, and it's been a similar shooting percentage inside the paint for Grayson County in this first half of play. I mean, you're happy being up 29-6, but in a lot of ways, you probably think you should be up by more if you are Grayson County in this situation. The Lady Cougars are retaking the floor right here at the Cougar Den, and we'll come back and jump into the second half of action as our score again at the half, Grayson County 29, North Hardin Christian 6. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Uncle Sam? You just turned 18, right? It's time to register at sss.gov. Excuse me? It only takes a minute, and it makes you eligible for student aid and millions of federal jobs. Plus, well, it's every man's responsibility. What do you say? Okay, I'll do it. Here's my quill. I'll just use my phone. sss.gov, right? Yeah.
Be the man. Register with the Selective Service System today at sss.gov.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where it is the Lady Cougars on top of the Lady Falcons of North Hardin Christian 29-6. As we get ready to start the second half of action. Right as we got ready, as the Lady Cougars were retaking the floor here, Briley Renfro did come out. She is on crutches. She does have a brace on her right knee. We got to hope for the best long-term for Briley Renfro, but I think it's probably safe to assume that regardless probably of her injury, she would not have re-entered this game. But you got to hope that she'll be okay moving forward in this season. We'll hopefully get an update from Coach Johnston at the end of this game. Lady Cougars are going to start the second half with the basketball. They will be working from left to right on your radio dial. To start the second half of play, you're going to have Blanton, Riggs, Perkins, Cave, and Jennings. So the new player in the starting lineup will be Isabel Blanton in place of Briley Renfro. 29-6. Lady Cougars on top, and the second half is underway. Lady Cougars allowed the 3 late in that second half of play that allowed for North Hardin to end a big scoring run as there's a shot down the near side and a layup good by Sidney Perkins as she just got right around the defender. Veers was able to lay it in, but it was a 3 on the right side by Caden Brill that was the first field goal of the first half for North Hardin Christian since the first basket of the game about 30 seconds into it. We're going to have a jump ball called as Sidney Perkins was going at Paige Haddle in the backcourt, just reached right over her head and grabbed it as Haddle took a seat on the floor. To pass in is going to be Brill. She was the player who hit the 3 for the Lady Falcons. Gives it into Haddle. Haddle takes a dribble down here to the near side and goes back here towards the middle, being picked up by Sidney Perkins. Light man-to-man defense for Grayson County. Out front to Natalie Root. Root inside to Veers. Veers down the right side, goes up with a shot, blocked by Cave. And Cave gets the rebound. She's looking to push for Grayson County. Cave, an outlet pass down to a wide-open Perkins on the left block. Reverse layup, good. Nice ball movement by Grayson County in transition, finding Sidney Perkins wide open on the left block, and Perkins did a nice job knowing where she was for the reverse layup on the right side. 33-6, Grayson County on top of North Hardin Christian. 6 minutes and 50 seconds, Perkins with another steal. Perkins down the right side layup, good. Sidney Perkins starting the second half on a 6-0 run of her own. She's got herself 14 points, and the Lady Cougars lead 35-6. Left wing. And it was Brill, and a foul is going to be called on Allie Jennings. For Jennings, that is her first and the team's first. Sophie Nordyke into the game for North Hardin Central, or North Hardin Christian, and Ariana Hill-Brown will take a seat. They give it in to Haddle. Haddle takes a high dribble with a pass off to the right side to Natalie Root. Root out front to Brill. Brill lets a handoff pass to Nordyke. Nordyke to the free throw line to Veers. Veers over to the far side. A shot by Haddle is short, and the rebound goes out of bounds. So that one hit off the front of the rim and just kind of squirted out of bounds. 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. It is 35-6. Grayson County leads North Hardin Christian. Riggs breaks the timeline right at the logo. And she'll just pull up a 3 straight away. Good! Riggs knocks in a 3, and I said when she hit that first 3 in the first half, be one of those things that maybe that broke the dam. And she showed confidence on that shot. Sometimes with a shooter, just seeing one go through the net can just flip a switch unlike anything you've ever seen. Brill on the right side. Picks up her dribble on the right wing after losing it. Guarded by Jennings, who's slapping the ball on each side as Brill spins it around. And a timeout is going to be taken by the Lady Falcons. 5:35 to go here in the third quarter. 38-6 Lady Cougars. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
It's Grayson County 38, North Hardin Christian 6. 5 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Sam Gormley with you on the call. Appreciate you taking the time to tune in with us here on K105, and also watch via K105 Digital Productions, as you can watch tonight's stream on K105 Facebook, YouTube, or the K105 Sports Twitter. As Veers throws the ball away, and it's going to roll all the way out of bounds as it was being chased by Natalie Root. She wasn't able to run it back down, and Grayson County is going to get the ball underneath of their own basket. 38-6, 5:29 to go here in the third quarter. Lady Cougars going to have the ball. Sidney Perkins has started this second half of play very well. She had 6 points, and Arissa Riggs hit a 3. Riggs down on the left block, spins around, gets it out to Blanton. A 10-foot jumper far side, clinks off the back of the iron. Long rebound, chased down by Perkins, who somehow saves. No, she doesn't. She was trying to tightrope the half-court line to make sure not to go over and back. And she was doing everything she could, and the last step she took before she was able to regain her balance was over the half-court line. It was a good call by the official, Tom Mattingly. 38-6, 5:08 to go here in the third quarter. Grayson County on top of the Lady Falcons. A three, right wing, clanks off the left side by Nordyke, rebounded by Riggs for Grayson County. Riggs looks to push up the far side. No look pass down to Blanton on the right block. Blanton dumps it off to the left side to Jennings, who's fouled by Veers. And Allie Jennings will go to the charity stripe. For Veers, that is her third, team's first of the second half of play. Jennings will shoot 2 this season. The sophomore, 66.7% from the free throw line. That one's off to the left side and off the mark. Grayson County is a team from the free throw line, 64.9%. The second free throw by Jennings rattles in. Allie Jennings now up to 3 points in this game. It is 39-6 Grayson County, 4 minutes and 54 seconds to play in the third quarter. Natalie Root will break the timeline right across the middle to the left wing to Brill. Brill hand off to Reese. Reese backs it off now onto the left side. Reese being guarded by Sidney Perkins. Reese passes down inside. Nice interior defense by Cave to punch that one away. And it's run down at the top of the key, and a foul is going to be called on Grayson County. It's called on Arissa Riggs. For Riggs, that is her third, team's second. It'll be Reese to pass in for the Lady Falcons on the far side. Wraps it around and gives it to the guard straight away, Natalie Root. Root out to the left wing to Brill. Brill takes a three left side, almost in, rebounded by Veers. Veers throws it out into the hands of Sidney Perkins. Perkins up the far side of the floor. Spins it around on the left wing. And now she'll take a left wing three. Might have been partially blocked, but it's in. Perkins hits a three on the left wing. It might have been partially blocked, and if it was, it helped that shot go in. 42-6, Grayson County on top. Sidney Perkins having herself a third quarter. She's got 9 points in the quarter, 17 for the game. Left wing stolen by Riggs. Riggs looking to push, 1-on-2, loses her dribble and falls down, knocks it out into the hands of Blanton. Blanton down to the right block to Jennings. Jennings goes up and is fouled on the shot on the right block by North Hardin Christian. Called on Reese. That is her fourth, team second. To the line again will be Allie Jennings. She just went 1 of 2 from the line. And the first one is short for Jennings. Lady Cougars going to be back in action tomorrow night. They will travel to Davis County. It'll be a 7:30 start time. We will not have coverage of that game. So we'll be here as the Grayson County Cougar boys will host Owensboro. At 7:30, you'll be able to hear that game on our sister station 103.9 The Moose. Of course, watch it here on K105 Digital Productions. Jennings makes the second. She'll take a seat along with Arissa Riggs as Carla Childress and Lucy Torrance are into the game. Also in for Grayson County is Sutton Van Meter, Ella Narvaez, and Brooklyn Dennis. As it's down inside, Gracie Eskew guarding up on Veers. Shot off the right side's no good. Rebound bouncing around. Narvaez knocks it out into the hands of Carla Childress. Childress an outlet pass up to Van Meter. Van Meter down to Eskew. Right side layup. No good. Rebounded by Dennis inside. Dennis finds Childress. 10-foot jumper near side. It is no good. Rebounded by Veers inside. It's thrown out, though, into the hands of North Hardin Christian Root. And as Root crosses the half-court line, she's fouled by Torrance. For Torrance, that is her first and the team's third. You got Lucy Torrance, who's into the game for Grayson County. And the inbounds pass is off the hands of Root into the hands of Van Meter for Grayson. Van Meter coast to coast, right side layup good, and she'll go to the free throw line after being fouled by the Lady Falcons. For Brill, that'll be her third foul and the team's third of this second half of play. Van Meter to the line, And that one's off the back of the iron, and a long rebound goes out of bounds. And smart play there by North Hardin Christian to make sure that that ball went out, because it was going to do no benefit to try and make a stop on that. So we have a timeout on the floor, I believe taken by North Hardin Christian in this situation, as Grayson County leads this one 45-6. We do want to invite you, though, to join us all season long on K105 Digital Productions as the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Cougar Bullies will play. You can watch those games on the K105 Facebook page or also on K105's YouTube. And if you watch on YouTube, which we do recommend, it's a good viewing experience, especially if you might have a smart TV, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. So when you go to the K105 The Best Mix YouTube page, pop up a big red subscribe button. Make sure you hit it and subscribe. You'll get notifications when we get ready to go live, and we'll have all of our games in one spot. That's what we can recommend to you. If you are a fan of Grayson County sports, make sure you subscribe to us on our YouTube page. K105 The Best Mix is the best way to do that and to watch all of our games this season. Grayson County boys will be in action again tomorrow night as they will host Owensboro. We'll be back with the Lady Cougars on Friday, as the Lady Cougars and Cougars will host Butler County. It's the first matchup between Grayson County and Butler County on the season. That'll be on Friday night. Girls 6, boys to follow right here on K105 and K105 Digital Productions. 45-6 out of the timeout. Grayson County on top of North Hardin Christian. Into the far corner, Brill. Out front to Haddle. Haddle spins it around, gives it back to Brill on the right wing. Brill down the right side, loses it into the hands of Torrance. Torrance gives it to Van Meter, who breaks the timeline. Jump pass down inside of the right block to Eskew, who has to go down to corral it. Eskew taps it out to Van Meter, who gives it to Childress. Childress back now to Van Meter. Van Meter down the right wing with a pass inside to Eskew. Spins towards the baseline and makes it in. Great move by Gracie Eskew. 47-6. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Grayson County leads, and now a steal by Narvaez. Narvaez coast to coast, right side layup, good. Ella Narvaez makes the shot. Grayson County adding to their lead here. 1 minute and 43 seconds to play in the third quarter. Out front, Veers. Veers being guarded by Van Meter. Out front, now spinning, and Narvaez gets her hand on another one and steals it. Gives it to Van Meter. Van Meter, outlet pass to Childress. Childress, left side shot, good! Carla Childress lays it in on the left side, her first career varsity points. And the Lady Cougars put another player into the scorebook. That's 11 Lady Cougars who have scored in tonight's game. We are in a running clock situation, though, as it is a plus that 36-point mark. As it is 51-6 Grayson County. 3 straight away, slaps off the backboard, and it is rebounded by Eskew for Grayson County. Eskew gives it to Van Meter. Van Meter on the right wing, out front to Childress. Childress inside to Eskew. Eskew on the right block, kicks it to Narvaez. On the right wing, Van Meter, out front to Childress. Childress on the left side, interior pass to Eskew. Eskew shot off the left side, might have been partially blocked. Rebounded by Narvaez, bouncing around, and Reese comes down with it for the Lady Falcons. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Grayson County leads 51-6. Reese is going to slow down, and a timeout is going to be taken by North Hardin Christian. It'll be a 30-second timeout. I'm sure this is John Murray's opportunity here to try and draw up something for his team and see what you can't do. You know, draw something up and see if you can't close this quarter with a basket and some momentum moving into the fourth quarter. Looking ahead, future games for Grayson County, we mentioned that they will be on the road at Davis County tomorrow night. They'll host Butler County on the 14th, which is Friday. Then they get a week off before they head up the road to Whitesville Trinity on the 21st. And then on the 22nd of January is a game that you have to imagine that the Lady Cougars have circled on their schedule at Ohio County. If you're not aware, Ohio County is now coached by former Lady Cougar head coach Ted Hill. He went back to Ohio County, where his wife Amber is from. There'll be a little bit of extra momentum there as they have. First, they were starting the clock there, but they put a stop on the clock there as I think you got to wait till the whistle is blown to start the clock here in running clock situation. They pass out front here. North Hardin Christian with the ball with 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. It is Root Out front to Reese. Reese cross courts at a 3, right wing up, off the back of the iron, no good by Haddle. Grayson County has the ball with 7 seconds. Van Meter speeds it up as she crosses the timeline with 5 seconds. Van Meter on the right wing, down to the left side, a shot, right side, good! Sutton Van Meter beats the buzzer. And at the end of the third quarter, Grayson County leads this one 53-6. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
We the people are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Lady Cougars lead this one 53-6 as we start the fourth quarter of play. Lady Cougars looking to allow less than 10 points in a game for the first time since January the 5th of 2004. That was a win against Cloverport when they held the Lady Aces in that game to only 9 points. They'll have to hold them to less than 3 here. As Todd Johnston goes back to his bench to start the fourth quarter, Lexi Logston. You'll have Hodges into the game, Haley Miller in, Brooklyn Dennis, and Kennedy Green. So a full platoon sub as they give it down to Brooklyn Dennis. Dennis off to Green. Green right side shot's no good. And the rebound inside by Haley Miller. Left side shot, that one's no good. And a rebound bouncing around, and it'll be out of bounds off of Grayson County. And possession will head towards North Hardin Christian. Again, we're in a running clock situation. Clock will only stop for timeouts and free throws. It is 53-6. Grayson County leading North Hardin Christian. Over to the right wing, Haddle. Haddle being guarded by Hodges, and Hodges is going to rip it away, and it'll be a jump ball, and possession will stay here with Grayson County, or it'll stay here with North Hardin Christian. And a 3 on the right side, partially blocked by Hodges on the inbounds by Haddle. And it is rebounded by Dennis for Grayson County to Logston. Logston tries to find Hodges on the left block, but a little high for Hodges. Subs into the game here. Nordyke comes back in for North Hardin Christian. And out for her will be number 53, Georgia McDowell. 6:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. Grayson County leads the Lady Falcons of North Hardin Christian 53-6. On the right side, Brill back towards the middle with a pass to Reese on the left wing. Reese guarded by Logston. Out front to Brill. Brill over to the right side to Haddle. Haddle loses control of her dribble, gives it back now, and a pass off to the right side is Kennedy Green, and a jump ball. And Kennedy Green, when she went down to a knee, kind of grimaced. And appears she's okay. Jump ball's going to stay with Grayson County. I hope Kennedy Green's okay because she went down to a knee when she got that ball and just kind of grimaced a little bit. Appears she's okay. 3, far side, Haley Miller. It's off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Haddle, and Haddle is bumped and fouled on the rebound by Grayson County. It's called on Hodges. That'll be her first. (53-6), Grayson County. 5:30 to go here in the fourth quarter, and tapping and stealing by Logston. Logston down the right side. Layup is good. Lexi Logston puts her name into the scorebook. The Lady Cougars have had almost every player that has played tonight score. Isabel Blanson, Reagan Cave, Haley Miller, and Hodges, the only player that have not scored in this game for Grayson County. Inside, Reese, nice move, gets to the basket. The shot off the left side is no good. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Grayson County, and it'll stay NHC basketball underneath. Nordyke will pass in. A three in the near corner by Haddle is rebounded by Brooklyn Dennis, who gives it to Logston. Logston, an outlet pass thrown down to Hodges, who runs it down on the left wing. Back to Logston. Logston on the right side. Miller, three, right side, off the left side. And Hodges gets the rebound for the Lady Cougars. Addie Hodges to the left wing, Logston. Logston out front to Haley Miller. Haley Miller inside to Dennis. Dennis, left side shot, no good. Gets the rebound, goes back up with a shot. It is no good on the inside. This time the rebound is Brill. Brill is trapped underneath. Throws it away. Run down Logston. Left side layup, good. Logston got the ball immediately, went back up with a shot. It is 57-6, and Todd Johnston is telling his team, hey, scoot back. We do not need to be putting the pressure on as he's got his youngest team into the game right now. Nordyke is blocked by Dennis, but a foul is going to be called. Dennis came down a little bit too much with it, and another platoon substitution here for Todd Johnston. After the free throws here is Brooklyn Dennis picks up the foul. That is her first, team's fifth. As the Lady Falcons have yet to score in the second half. Will it end right now? The first free throw is no good by Nordyke. Into the game for Grayson County, Lucy Torrance, Isabel Blanton, Ella Narvaez, Carla Childress, and Gracie Eskew. Second free throw, Nordyke. It's good. Sophie Nordyke ends the drought. It's first points in the second half for North Hardin Christian. And Nordyke was subbed out of the game. She didn't want to leave. She's smiling as she's walking off the court. I don't think she knew that. I think it was Natalie Root that checked in for her. I don't think she knew that Root was coming in for her. Right side, Blanton. Out front to Narvaez. Narvaez back to Blanton on the right side. Interior pass, right side. Eskew, shot good. Gracie Eskew's got 8 points. Grayson County leads 59-7, 3 minutes and 38 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. Lady Cougars snap the losing streak. Here's a three, is off to the right side by Hoddle. Rebounded by Carla Childress for Grayson County. Childress on the right side. Handoff pass to Isabel Blanton. Blanton into the near corner to Torrance. Torrance down to Eskew. How about one more time? Shot no good. Inside, the rebound by Brill. Brill up the far side will break the timeline. Down the right side. Throws a shot up. It is good for Brill on the right side. Caden Brill's got 5 points. 59-9. 3:04 to play in the fourth quarter. Grayson County matching one of their lowest totals in program history of giving up points. Eskew fouled from behind on the left side by Brill. For Brill, that'll be her fourth, the team's fourth. Gracie Eskew to the line. She's got 8 points in this game. It's a new career high for the 8th grader. She's going to be a really nice player. I'm very excited to see Gracie Eskew here in about 3 years. First free throw for Eskew is up and good. In fact, she's 0 of 2 before that free throw from the free throw line this season. Can she get in double figures for the first time in her young career? It is up. And good! She gets the roll. Gracie Eskew, 10 points, moves into double figures. Grayson County, 61-9 on top of North Hardin Christian. 2 minutes and 42 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. In the far corner, Root throws it away, stolen away by Blanton. Blanton, one of the lone Lady Cougars not to score. Right side layup, good. Isabel Blanton says, I haven't scored yet. Let me change that right now. Grayson County leads 63-9. 2 minutes and 23 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. Spinning around, Reese on the right wing, guarded by Childress. Reese picks up her dribble, ripped away by Dennis. Dennis gives it to Childress. Childress, an outlet pass to Blanton. Blanton dumps it off to the left side, and the shot on the left side is good by Gracie Eskew. Eskew has herself 12 points in the game. The 8th grader pacing the Lady Cougars after Sidney Perkins left. A shot inside the lane is no good by Brill. And the rebound goes out of bounds. More subs into the game here for Grayson County. Sutton Van Meter in, Haley Miller in. Lucy Torrance is also in. You've got Van Meter, Miller, Childress, Dennis, and Torrance in for Grayson County. 65-9, 90 seconds to go here in tonight's contest. Van Meter on the right side to Miller. Miller splits defenders with a pass down to Dennis off the right side. Dennis, his shot is good. Brooklyn Dennis has 3 points in the game. Grayson County leads 67-9, 1:15 to go. Off to Brill. On the right side to Hoddle. Hoddle drives far baseline. Floater is good for Hoddle. That puts North Hardin Christian into double figures. Sutton Van Meter on the left side. Carla Childress, three. It is up, in and out. Rebound, and the putback on the left side is no good. Torrance, her second chance is good. Lucy Torrance gets her first career field goal. And Grayson County continues on their 69-11 advantage. 37 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Reese splits defenders, passes off to the left side, blocked by Miller on the interior. Rebounded by Carla Childress. Actually, it was rebounded by Torrance, who handed it off to Childress, who gives it to Van Meter, and that will probably do it. I can't imagine that Todd Johnston will say. Haley Miller passes down to Dennis, and Dennis is going to give it back outside to Haley Miller. Todd Johnston says, hey, we do not need to add any more. 10 seconds on the clock. Grayson County going to win this one here again by the final score of 69-11. They snap their 7-game losing streak tonight, and that will do it. Grayson County wins 69-11. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
3. Charlie, you're gonna be late.
Charlie.
Huh?
Hey, Invisitor! Wait!
Slow at work.
We can't live like this.
And someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life. Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Grayson County picks up the win tonight against North Hardin Christian by a final score of 69-11. 13 different players score en route to the victory. We'll jump into the fifth quarter show after this, talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Todd Johnston, run down the scores from this game and the scores from around the region, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Hey, boss. Okay.
I said I'm fine.
wasn't on it. And we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. We were underlay in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Yeah.
3. Charlie, you're gonna be
4.
late.
Charlie. Charlie.
Huh?
Hey, Invisitor! Wait!
Slow at work.
We can't live like this.
Hey, boss. Okay.
I said I'm fine.
Me to bed, see you in the morning. With the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. We were underlay in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Yeah.
Is a winner tonight against North Hardin Christian by a final score of 69-11. The Lady Cougars put 13 different players into the scorebook tonight. It is the fewest points that they have allowed in a game since February the 3rd of 2011. Coming up on our fifth quarter show, we're going to get a chance to talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Todd Johnston. We'll run down the scoring from this game and more, as there's plenty more to come as Coach Johnston's making his way over, so we'll talk to him next as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Uncle Sam?
You just turned 18, right? It's time to register at sss.gov.
Excuse me?
It only takes a minute, and it makes you eligible for student aid and millions of federal jobs. Plus, well, it's every man's responsibility. What do you say?
Okay, I'll do it.
Here's my quill.
I'll just use my phone. sss.gov, right?
Yeah.
Be the man. Register with the Selective Service System today at sss.gov.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the fifth quarter show on K105. Sam Wormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, head coach Todd Johnston. First, can you hear me tonight?
Just there, I can't hear you through the headset.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to do some more research into figuring out what the issue is. But tonight you pick up a 69-11 win, and your team needed a win. I think just emotionally, mentally, and do you kind of see a different team in there tonight after picking up a win and just getting that monkey off the back?
I think so. And what I told him in the locker room is, the competition level is obviously is a lot different than what we've played. We needed a win. We needed to have fun. You needed to remember that basketball is supposed to be fun. And in the second half in particular, they just kind of played free. They made the extra pass, made 2 extra passes, and next thing you know, we're making every layup instead of missing everyone like we did in the first quarter and most of the second quarter. But, sometimes it's like we're playing with the weight of the world on our shoulders because everybody knows we struggle to score. We struggle to make our shots in the paint. But like something lifted a little bit tonight. We made extra passes. Arissa made a couple of threes, which is really good to see. Really proud of how we passed the ball. Nobody got selfish. I kept telling them about the only thing I really said in any of the huddles was if you want your own shot, go get an offensive rebound. If if you want to make sure you get a shot, go get an offensive rebound. If not, keep executing, make the extra pass, get your teammates open, and we did that for the most part.
A lot to unpack about this, but 13 different players scored tonight, which I don't know that a record is kept as far as Lady Cougar history. I know that I usually have to dig and claw for any record that I can possibly find for the school here, but that's got to be up there. I mean, anytime you see 7 players score, but to double that up to 13 nearly, it's got to make you feel good.
We've played games where we've had 2 or 3 score, and that's it this year. So, and the thing about it, Reagan didn't score, and she's a senior. She's a starter. I think she took a couple shots early, and then that was it. And then she was just trying to pass and rebound, and so it's good that she played that unselfish, but it's really good for the younger girls to get an opportunity to experience varsity play. And we can question whether or not North Hardin Christians, what type of varsity team they are, but still it's lights, radio, crowd, so which they don't get a lot of sometimes, so they got to experience that. And I always tell those younger girls too is I'm going to coach them as hard as I do the first 7 or 8. I expect them to execute just like I do the first 7 or 8, make the extra pass, be where you're supposed to on defense, and they did.
Gracie Eskew tonight, double digits, 12 points, especially in that fourth quarter. I mean, you mentioned that extra pass, but she was putting it in, getting rebounds. We talked about her a couple of weeks ago after she got the first career start, I guess Owensboro or something. Yeah. She played really well. She is coming together to be a real weapon off the bench, isn't she?
Well, she is, and I look back against McLean County Saturday, and I didn't play her enough. She had started the 2 previous games, had 7, 8 rebounds, 5 or 6 blocks, and I didn't play her enough against McLean County. That was Allie's first game back, and Allie she doesn't score a lot, but she knows where to be. She's probably our best team defender. She talks a lot. So in that close game, I left her out there, but I got to find ways to get Gracie more playing time than I did Saturday, and she needs to be getting double-digit minutes, and she can score. She can score, and we need her to making post moves, and if we can get her to post up, we've got to throw it in there and have her think a little bit more offensively, which she did tonight, but she needs to be able to do that against good teams as well, and hopefully her confidence will keep growing. She can make 15-foot jumpers. She does it every day in practice, so she just has to get comfortable out there playing with those older girls, and and when she does that, she can get us 6, 8 points every night, and she's long. Offensive rebound, she keeps the ball so high, she goes right back up, so a lot of things to build on with her.
A game like this, you mentioned, North Hardin Christian is not Breckenridge County. They've got some good young players. I know the Reese girl, and then the one girl hit a couple of threes. I know she was playing very well. Against a team like this, what can you learn, though, about your team, and how can this turn into a good thing when you're running into you really start the district gauntlet starting on Friday night?
We do, and the thing I told them about the entire game, we put it on our scouting report several times, is discipline. In basketball, discipline's doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. Be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. So to try to get out of the urge of shooting gaps and trying to pick pockets and gamble, because the way that we're playing our half-court man defense, we don't do any of that. We try to keep everybody in front, play pack line, kind of back it in a little bit. So you got to try to make sure, even though you could go out and pick some pockets and shoot gaps, for this game to benefit us, it's to be disciplined, but then pick your spots, and if they throw lazy passes, which they did several times, then be ready to get it. And then, offensively, you still got to screen, you still got to move. They played a boxing one, so, they did their homework on Sidney, but we still executed our junk offense there, and Sidney actually missed the shots out of that in the first half, but the post people were there, and we were getting putbacks and offensive rebounds, so we were able to stretch it out there a little bit there at the end of the second quarter finally. But then third quarter, everything started clicking, and we got a lot of easy looks and made our shots. Sidney made her threes. Arissa made her threes, so that was really good to hopefully build confidence in our shooting and scoring.
Coming up tomorrow night, we won't be with you, but you run into a Davis County team that I know last year when we saw them, I think Coach Hill made a comment saying, this team in 2 years is going to be really good because they were really young last year. I think Grayson won by 8'9", something along the lines of that. Air, I think is her name, is a dynamic
Exceptional.
guard. In fact, I think some people even say that she's the best player in that district, which is a high honor because there's a lot of really good guards in that district. They got a couple of other really good guards. I know off the top, Mavis, Muse, something like that, off the top of my head that I'm remembering from last season. And then on Friday, you run into a Butler County team that has probably had this game scheduled since March the whatever it was when Grayson County beat them in the district championship game. This week, you'll learn a lot about your team against two of the best teams in this region. How do you want to see your team move forward over these next couple of days?
Well, obviously, I want us to handle their pressure because both teams are going to pressure us. Davis County's really good inside, too. Air is phenomenal, but the Bean girl, who's a freshman, has probably got the best footwork I've seen this year of a post girl. Strong, tall, athletic, very good, and she's a freshman. Very talented, very good. And then, like I said, they put 3 or 4 guards around her that can all play. They all drive it. They all shoot it. But they're going to press us. So I want to make sure that we're still not regressing, that we're making the same strong, fundamental passes. We can still get to our spots. And then Butler County will come in here Friday, and they're prohibitive favorite in our district and have been all year. And the only team to beat them all year is Davis County. So they'll put a different kind of pressure on us. Got 9 seniors, 8 of them play a ton, talented. So, I want us to be able to run and execute against really good teams just like we did tonight.
Coach, we will not be with you tomorrow. We'll be here with the Cougar boys, but we will be with you back on Friday night.
Sounds good, Sam. Thank you.
We look forward to it. That's head coach Todd Johnston. We'll come back on the 5th quarter show after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Uncle Sam?
You just turned 18, right? It's time to register at sss.gov.
Excuse me?
It only takes a minute, and it makes you eligible for student aid and millions of federal jobs. Plus, well, it's every man's responsibility. What do you say?
Okay, I'll do it.
Here's my quill.
I'll just use my phone. sss.gov, right?
Yeah.
Be the man. Register with the Selective Service System today at sss.gov.
We the people are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Grayson County picks up the win tonight against North Hardin Christian by a final score of 69-11. Try to see if we can't run down a quick score or two from around the region. Obviously, like I had mentioned earlier, not a ton going on. Final from the Louisville Invitational Tournament. Louisville Eastern defeats Louisville Central 72-53. The Whitesfield Trinity girls are playing someone right now, Owensboro, and it is 15-11. Whitesfield Trinity on top, 15-11, 5:06 to go in the second quarter. And Taylor County and girls basketball leads LaRue County 38-34. That score is approaching the end of that game. Again, our final score tonight, Grayson County 69-11 against North Hardin Christian. We'll come back and wrap it up after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
and someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life. Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
3.
Charlie, you're gonna be
4.
late.
Charlie.
Huh? Hey, Invisitor! Wait!
Things are slow at work.
We can't live like this.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Grayson County's a winner tonight against North Hardin Christian by a final score of 69-11. Running down the scoring from this game, first for the Lady Falcons of North Hardin Christian, 5 points for Kaden Brill, 2 points apiece for Paige Haddle and for Lane Veers, and 1 point for Sophie Nordyke and for Sharon Reese. For Grayson County, 13 different players score. We'll try to run this all down, and what I'll do is I'll do the 2 players in double figures, and then I'll just go into numerical order because I don't think there's any way that I'm going to be able to go from biggest to smallest as far as points because I'm going to screw up and I'm going to miss somebody. 17 points from Sidney Perkins. That led the way. Gracie Eskew finishes with a career-high 12 points. Now we'll go down in numerical order. Lexi Logston with 4. Carla Childress with 2. Arissa Riggs with 6. 5 for Sutton Van Meter. A pair for Kennedy Green. 3 points for Brooklyn Dennis. 3 points for Briley Renfro. 4 points for Allie Jennings, 3 points for Lucy Torrance, 2 points for Isabel Blanson, and 6 points for Ella Narvaez. Lady Cougars didn't pick up the win tonight, 69-11. They'll be back in action tomorrow night at Davis County High School. That'll be a 7:30 start time. We will not be there for that one. Instead, we invite you to join us as the Cougar boys will host Owensboro. Official start time for that game will be 7:30. You'll be able to hear that on our sister station 103.9 The Moose, or watch it via K105 Digital Productions. That'll wrap up our coverage tonight. I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for their hard work. Your director was Cole Snyder, and your camera operator was Cody Brock. So tonight, where the Lady Cougars hold a team to their fewest points since February the 3rd of 2011 and pick up a 69-11 win against North Hardin Christian, this is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.